Hey guys, it's Scott with Scottie B Cards, and in this video I want to show you my Billy Butler Super Collection. Alright, so I'm essentially a Billy Butler Super Collector. What you're seeing here is not my entire collection. These are just like the stuff that I think is worth showing and kind of sharing with you that I built up for the last few years. So what I'm going to do in this video is walk you through all the rare cards, the cool cards, and do my best to be as concise and quick as possible, but still show you how I've built a large Billy Butler collection. So very first thing I'll mention, these are some cards I'm not going to be included. Like I'm not including just like random rare autographs. Like here's a couple examples from Exquisite. Here's a cool autograph. Here's some out of 3 triple threads. Here's some autograph patches. I have here like a silver slate out of 10. I also have some base printing plates. I'm not going to be showing a majority of these, even like this silk out of 50. I'm going to be avoiding those in this video because I want to focus mostly on the stuff that is unique, but also you know about it and to an extent. So Billy Butler, he's a family friend of ours. The way I met Billy is he actually married one of my sister's best childhood friends who lives around the corner, and he actually was the assistant basketball coach to my dad for a year or two in the off season in Idaho Falls as Billy played for the Chuckers and his wife is from there. So either way, I've become a huge Billy Butler fan. He got me back into baseball, got me back into baseball cards in general. So I'll show you some of the cool cards that I do currently own of his because I purchased a couple really big lots of one-of-ones lately. So first thing, here is a full Butler nameplate autograph, every single letter, which is pretty nice. There's a lot more letters out there, but I just wanted the Butler ones. And let's jump into some cool cards that aren't exactly one-of-ones, but still really interesting. What you see here is going to be a rip card. This is a rip card unripped, which is extremely rare. In a 2008 rip card, you can actually use a flashlight to see what card's inside of it. And there's a red ink autograph of someone in here out of 10, which is pretty unique that there's actually a red ink autograph inside of this rip card. And it's some air guitar player because Alan Ginter does weird stuff. But even if it's a nobody, it's still cool to know that it has one of those red ink autographs from 2008. Then I do have these two cards. These are two big cards. These are the Sapphire Chromes out of 5. They're incredibly hard to find. And Billy did not have a Topps Chrome in 2016 and 2017, the first 2 years of Sapphire, but he did have Sapphire Chromes. These are each numbered to 5. They're the only parallels aside from the Superfractor of his Topps Chrome cards that particular year. So pretty cool. Here's a pink out of 5. Pretty unique. This is from 2013. Really unique pink out of 5. And then I also do have this one, which is pretty cool. This is a Nick Markakis Billy Butler dual autograph. They both were number 21. I don't know if that was Nick's number. Billy changed to 16, but this exact copy is actually 21 out of 21, which I thought was pretty cool. Then we have one of the most random autograph pairings you'll ever see. This is a Cal Ripken Jr. and a Billy Butler dual autograph out of 8 in 2007 Exquisite. Billy's rookie year was really 2005, but he had a lot of rookie cards with the rookie logo in 2007 because they changed the rules in 2006. So basically you had to make your debut before you got a rookie logo, but Billy has his true rookie cards in 2005 before that rule, and then he has the rookie logo cards in 2007. But he also has one with Derek Jeter from this set that I'd like to get someday. A one-of-one was for sale, but then they ended the auction early, unfortunately. Then we have a jumbo patch autograph from 2013 Topps Chrome, I believe. 2014 Topps Chrome. Really cool card. Really hard to find game-used jumbo autographs like this, especially from Topps Chrome. It's pretty rare. Here is a super short print, essentially. This is a sparkle. You see a little sparkle on his belt. These are so hard to find. I think there's one on eBay right now, actually, but they don't pop up. There's also a 2015 sparkle that I own on ComC, so it's not here, but that one is the first one I've ever seen, and I bought it on ComC instantly. Now let's jump into some other cool cards that aren't rookies really, and that aren't one-of-ones or ultra rare. But here we have 2 Topps Finest Refractors out of 25. These may not seem like valuable cards, but they're very valuable cards in a sense because people like collecting this Topps Chrome set from Baseball's Finest based off of the 1993 design, and they're numbered to 25, the Refractors are. So they're really hard to find, and Billy only had one Topps Finest insert, and it was this year, so I really like that one. Then this is actually another short print. This is a Mike Ribello Detroit Tigers Air, where it's a Billy Butler rookie card, but they put the wrong name on here. I don't know if it's an intentional error or if it's actually an error, but good luck finding them. They don't exist. I've only ever seen one, and it was this one I was able to purchase. So one of the cooler cards. I wonder if PSA would even grade it. I'll probably have to try one of these days. Also, if you're wondering why these are all in like sleeves, these are all from binders. I pulled them out of binders to show you. But here is like his true most rare short print. It's a George Brett Billy Butler duel from the All-Star game, which is pretty cool. And then we also have this image variation. They're pretty common, but a Gatorade bath after a walk-off. Here is his game worn, well, workout worn before for the All-Star Game jersey the day prior. Here is a really rare card. This is his All-Star Game autograph. Only 25 were made. Then we have a triple relic, but the two ones we care about is Billy Butler and Zach Greinke. I'm also a Zach Greinke collector, so that's really cool to have as a Royals fan in a lot of ways. You know, pretty cool card. We have a couple silks from Allen and Ginter, which are nice. This one is incredibly rare and unique. This is a 2014. This is a complete set, first edition, numbered to 10. So only 10 of these cards were made in complete sets. They're very hard to find. I would doubt that all 10 ever made it to the public. So it's one of those things where there's only a few of these out there, so it doesn't look like anything, but the first edition logo makes this card incredibly rare. Then we have the run of clears. So I'm missing just one from 2017. Clears were introduced in 2014. Look how good this clear looks. This is after a Grand Slam. Pretty cool card. And then we have the 2015 clear, and then we have the 2016 clear. Then we also have two sapphires from 2013, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hope Diamonds from 2011. I love the Hope Diamonds. I generally don't feel like I need to have multiples of a lot of cards, but that's one I would love to get as many as I can. Then we have my Heritage Black Refractor run. So we have the 2005. This is a true rookie. Very hard card to find. I just got this one in recently. It took me forever. Then we have 2008. We have 2012, I believe. Yep, 2012, 2013, and 2014. I do believe I do have a couple other at ComC for Chromes that aren't here. I believe in 2010. There's one other one that I'm missing that I believe is in ComC. I am looking for the gold Chromes of these out of 5. Those two have them. If you have them, I would be so grateful if you could help me land them because I can't find them. Then we have the black parallel run. So here's just a few team cards. There's one with Billy right there. Then we have 2005. I have 5 of those. There's 3 that are raw. We have 2009, 2012, a couple of those with Trout and Cabrera. Here is the 2012 as well. 2010, forgive me. 2014, 2016, 2017. The other ones I'm missing are at ComC, but I do have a complete run of those. Here's a random rookie card from 2007, number 25. Here is a true Sterling rookie card, number 25, PSA 10, graded that myself. Then we have gold Bowman Chrome autographs, 1/8 and 1/10. He does not have an orange, so basically it's gold and then the reds and the Superfractor. If you can track me down a red Bowman Chrome autograph, I would love you forever as well. Then we have a Finest gold from his rookie year, and this one's really, really cool. This is a gold X-Fractor. The gold X-Fractor is numbered to 10. So those are some really cool Billy Butler autographs. Again, I'm only showing like the ones I really think are awesome. I have almost the entire run of those cards, but I'm only highlighting those particular ones. Next up, we have golds. I'll be very quick through the golds. This is a gold Prism out of 10 from 2013. The 2012s are crazy expensive, but then I basically have every gold of every year for the sets. 2006, 2007, 2008, 2010, because he wasn't in 2009, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 15. That's it for Bowman Chrome. Here's the Topps Chromes for each of the years. I have all of them. And then we have the Finest golds. This is X-Fractor out of 25. Then we have out of 50. Then 2010 Finest, gorgeous set. 2013 Finest. And then here's a couple really, really cool ones. This is going to be from 2007 Topps 52. I have 4 of them. BGS 95, SGC 9, and then 2 raw. These particular cards are numbered to 52. One of my favorite sets of all time. One of my favorite cards of Billy's. After that, let's highlight some oranges. Atomics first, I guess. So this is 2014, 2013, and 2012. I have 2 2012s, 1 2013, and then 1 2014. These are numbered to 10. They're very rare, and they're some of the best looking cards of this entire era. So if you can find a player you care about, I'd highly recommend picking them up. They also had them in 2011, but they were out of 225, while these ones are out of 10. So definitely check that out. It took a long time to track those down, but I love those cards. Again, they're ones I'd buy multiples of if they're available at a decent price. Then I have the out of 5 from 2013 Finest. Look how good looking those are. And then we have out of 25s of all the same sets we already showed. A lot of duplicates, but still cool to see. Topps Chrome was not out of 25. Topps Chrome was for oranges, was usually a non-numbered parallel for retail, but their reds were out of 25 for Topps Chrome, which I'll show you right now. And Bowman Chrome used to be the only one with reds out of 5. So that changed, I believe, in 2015. It switched over, but here's a red out of 25. So this is 2008, really hard card to find. 2 2011s, then we have 2012. So we have 4 2012s. I didn't realize I had 4 of those. Then we have 2013, and then we have 2014, and that's all for his chromes. That's all he has, really. Then we have the red Topps Chrome autograph X-Fractor out of 25. This card is his most rare Topps Chrome autograph aside from the Superfractor, which I don't think I'll ever have a chance to own. But if you ever have that card and want to move it, let me know. Really cool looking, really great card, really hard to find. Then we have the out of 25 from Finest. Here is 2008. Here are 2 2010s, and here is the 2013. Then we get to the red Bowman Chromes out of 5. So this is not his rookie card, but it kind of is a rookie card from 2007. This is the red out of 5. Then we have 2 2010s. Then we have, no, this is 2008. This is 2008. Then we have 2 2010s there. Then we have 2012. Then we have 2013 and 2014 and 2015. I am missing 2011. I had a chance to buy one. I did not pay the price, and I regret it. I have a lead on one, but I need to reach out to him to see if it's still available. But those were my red parallels. Now we're going to get to, a couple more blacks. I didn't realize these were here. So here's a couple more blacks. That's Paul Goldschmidt. He shouldn't be there. That's Aaron Judge. He shouldn't be there. But here are 2 blacks of Billy Butler as well from the rookie for his black parallel. Like I mentioned, I have 5 of those. But let's look at some really unique one-of-ones. All right. So now we have the wood parallels. This is 2011 and 2012. This is going to be 2011 and 2013. So this one's new. I just got this in, really excited about it. Wood minis are really fun. After that, we have printing plate autographs. Here is one from Tribute. Here is one from Upper Deck Black from 2007. Here's a Sir Hits-A-Lot, 1-of-1, which I think is just really cool. And then we have a couple autographs. Here's one from Triple Threads. Here's a really cool white whale from Triple Threads. Here's a regular 1-of-1 from Triple Threads. Here's another white whale from Triple Threads. Here's another 1-of-1 from Triple Threads. Here is a couple more white whales from Triple Threads. So there's a few there. And then there's a regular 1-of-1 from Triple Threads. So really nice to have those. There are quite a few of them from the years he was in, but they're those cards that I'll always love to add because who doesn't love white whales from Triple Threads? All right, so let's see what this stack is. Here is, here's a couple 1-of-1s. Here's some more 1-of-1 autographs. I have 121 Billy Butler 1-of-1s officially. I think 66 are printing plates and the rest are 55 or so are going to be the non-printing plates. So when I say non-printing plates, I do include the autograph plates, just not the base plates. But here's a couple 1-of-1 autographs. Here's a cool one of Brandon Wood and Billy Butler 1-of-1. This is from, was this from Exquisite? This is UD Premier, so Upper Deck Premier. Pretty cool card. Then we do have one of my favorite cards of his, actually. This one is from Upper Deck Black. I always loved Upper Deck Black, but this is the 1-of-1 with the American flag. So really cool card, one of my personal favorites. Then we have Just Miners 1-of-1. It's the glossy. Then we have another Upper Deck Black from that same card that it made that I own. Then we have a silver signature from Exquisite. This is a rookie cards, you know, but here's a 1-of-1 patch autograph. Here's a faded 1-of-1 that's beat to heck. I want to know the story of this card. Then we have one more super thick from Exquisite right here, 1-of-1 as well. So those are some 1-of-1s. Now let's look what's in this pile. Very off the top. These are the printing plates I wanted to share. I thought this was pretty fun. The 3 Gypsy Queens, almost the complete rainbow there. But then we have the printing plate that made his flagship rookie. Pretty awesome. Then we have Topps and Topps Chrome right here from 2011. Then we have 2009, I believe, 2010. 2008 printing plate, which is pretty cool. Then we have the 2000, this is 2013, 2013, one's flagship, one's chrome, and then 2 2010 finest. So I just grabbed a few, but those are not all of the printing plates that I have. Here we have some game worn 1-of-1s. This B on the left was very hard to find because he only had 1 or 2 sets with the full letter patches. So they go for a good amount, and I think it's really great. It's the B in Butler because, you know, it's kind of cool to have the first letter in the last name. And then over here on the right, this is game dated to March 31st, 2014. He had a single, not a great game, but still cool to see the majestic tag from a game-worn jersey where we know he got a hit, which is fun. Now we're gonna get into some more of the more valuable 1-of-1s, I would say. Here we have a Bowman red 1-of-1. Bowman is an interesting product. It did not have a platinum 1-of-1 until 2015 or 2016. So everything before that, they were red 1-of-1s, as you can see with these red 1-of-1s. But I will note as well, they were white ice 1-of-1s as well. So every once in a while, like in 2014. So there are those. Here's a 1-of-1 autograph. Here is a 1-of-1 from Chicley, I believe this set was, which is pretty cool. Here's a Ginter 1-of-1. And then this is a really great run right here. These are all one of ones, believe it or not. They are different colors. They're all one of ones. I believe I'm only missing one. I thought this was the final run, but I think there's an artist proof, whatever that is. I don't know if this is the full run, but I have 5 right here. I believe it's the full run of that particular card from Upper Deck Masterpieces back in the day. Then I did get this one in as well, just barely. This is the platinum. This is the only platinum Bowman Billy Butler, because prior to this, they were red, like I mentioned. And shout out to Country Breakfast Collector on Instagram. He actually sold me some of these recently, and I appreciate it. This is one of the cards, and I'll show a few more that are from him as well. And then lastly, here's the red and a white ice one of one as well. Both are one of ones. So those are some of those one of ones. And let's look at the last few cards of this video. These are the more valuable ones, I would say. These are all rookie one of ones. So from 2005 Finest here, we have one of the plates, and we have the refractor framed one of one, as well from Bowman's Best, we have the yellow printing plate autograph one of one, which are pretty cool. Then we have the mini one of one from 2014 Topps Mini. And we have 2 one of ones from Flagship 2009 and 2010. This is going to be the Topps Vault one of ones. Up to you if you like these or hate these, but I mean, as a super collector, they're fun to own. And this is one I just got from Country Breakfast Collector. This is a huge card. It might not look that way. It is a one of one. It is the platinum from 2008 Topps. Good luck finding the platinums from 2008 Topps. So one of the coolest sets ever, in my opinion. Very nostalgic set. But more importantly, this is Billy's very first flagship one of one. He only has like about 7 or 8. This is the very first one, because even though he had his rookie card in 2005, it did not have a one of one parallel yet. And he had a rookie card in 2007 from Topps Flagship. We saw the Mike Rebello Air, but that one does not have a parallel because it's from a complete set only. So this is his first one of one, which is pretty great. And I also got this from Country Breakfast Collector as well. This is a 2015 one of one. This card is straight up like destroyed though. So whatever kid pulled this, treated it like a baseball card. This entire corner is just messed up. It's going to be probably a PSA 3 or so. I don't care. I'll get it graded. I'll get both of these graded. I love these platinums. They were very hard to find, I was able to track those down. And then lastly, I wanted to highlight the Superfractors. So Billy only has 18 total Superfractors from his entire playing career, because Superfractors back in the day were actually rare. And on top of that, Billy only played from like 2008 for product until 2015 for product. And then he had like just the Topps Chrome Sapphire sets and Topps Flagship sets like we discussed. But here is the 2008 Superfractor, really pretty card. Here's probably his very best Superfractor aside from his rookie autograph in Bowman Chrome. Well, first Bowman Chrome autograph, and then his Topps Finest Superfractor autograph. But for a base super, this is the best you're going to find. This is his 2007 Bowman Draft Picks Superfractor one of one. Really cool card. I love how they always had these stickers on old one of ones. I wish they went back to that. Then right here we have the 2012 Bowman Chrome Superfractor, and then the 2 of the few Topps Chrome Superfractors that he has. So this one I got graded at PSA and got a 10. I did not expect that, but I'm happy with it. I'll take a PSA 10 any day. And this one is a CGC 9.5, and it looks really good. CGC's cases are very clear and they present very well for PC cards. So those are some of my biggest Billy Butler cards. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are as a super collector. And if you're able to help me track down any other of the really rare stuff, I'll have a list of some of the cards I really need still in this video description. I'm missing a few, like the 2008 black. I have the one of one and I have the printing plate, but I don't have the black yet for some reason. So if I can get that, then I have the complete rainbow of that set, including 2 one of ones, but I don't have that one. I'll also include the Bowman Chrome autographs and those gold heritages. If you can help me find those, I would be very grateful. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on super collecting in general. And other than that, enjoy the hobby, and I'll talk to you in the next video.